there, and it's like, where you don't have no set price, so what we give you is, don't work, get paid. So I'm thinking everything was legit because my ex-boyfriend, of course, recommended me to me. So when he gave me, once I finally got my first check, which was 1 ago, I deposited to my account. I never thought it was anything wrong because he gave it to me. He was saying, I trusted him, but he knew I didn't know people who actually gave it to him, but he was the one that paid me the check and I deposited it to my account.
When you go counter somebody, did you think it was honest? I asked him,
but he was like, he don't know. That's the name that he told me that he worked. Like,
and your ex-boyfriend never said where he got the checks from?
He just said a friend. He was like, you're a friend.
Your boyfriend was taking the checks with the company?
No, my ex-boyfriend handed
you the check.
Yes, sir.
It looks like blind trust completely wiped out her sense of caution, even though the red flags around her were crystal clear. But Destiny just didn't seem to care. What do you make of her pretty shaky explanation to the police?
So what kind of work did you do for this private company?
I was just helping deliver. Like, I was just delivering it to local people who were just inquiring about it.
Like, fabric?
Yeah.
And you were delivering fabric?
Yeah, different. Yeah. Like gold, like it was not big ones, but it was like little stuff.
Yeah, so then you deposited, so how much did you get paid for, like, because that's a lot of money, $3,800, $3,800, $2,955, $2,955, $5,020, so it's like a lot of, that's
Yeah, it's right about that.
That's a lot of money. You get that a lot, that they're paying that much money.
I did, but I did because she never told me, like, it was, it was easy, and he never gave me a set price of what, like, without, he never gave me an amount.
You had one deposit on the 21st of June, another one on the 21st, both $3,800, and you had the 21st, but the check was paid out on the 21st for $2,955, 19th for $2,955, May 31st, $5,020, and that's the check money for delivery, right? These are signatures on the back of the checks?
Yeah, that
So that check is 2034 from Amazon Finance. That's even a different company. So is that a red flag to you that like there was different checks to different companies that they were giving you?
it was, but they said they work for different ones, like different companies.
This here is rolling. This is check number 10070. This is made out of $20. Is that your signature? That's how your signature.
I run it in.
Inside.
It had to be like maybe one of his friends, but that's how I
You deposit.
Yeah.
Video and bank records you deposit.
Yes.
But he signed it.
Yeah.
It seems like her confidence to book this time was way too high, putting all her trust in Peter for her ex. But clearly, the police weren't just watching. They had the whole script figured out from the start.
Good luck.
Even if we did,
What are your boyfriends?
Peter.
Peter.
So we think that
Are you still with him?
no, this.
Where does he stay?
He stayed in Broward. But he don't have a physical home, but it's like he was still his cousin. But I know his cousin used to sell like a month ago, so I don't know where he's staying.
What does he do for work?
No.
He doesn't work?
No.
So where do you think he got these checks?
He said it was through a mutual friend. He never gave me no name.
And how did you get this job? Through your ex-boyfriend? Now, did you give him cash after you deposited those checks? Did you give your boyfriend cash? Your ex-boyfriend? Okay, how much?
I'm not sure the full amount because it wasn't like I did.
So he basically had you deposit checks into your account, okay, and then he asked you to give him money out of the check. So is that a red flag for you?
I do agree.
So basically, unfortunately for you, there are charges against you for uttering a foolish check and okay? Before, that check came from someplace else, okay? I'm not saying that you weren't the check. You uttered it, you presented it truth. So it's the reason we believe that this is too good to be true for this to be. Really, you're getting all this money to be delivered back, okay? So if you are telling me the truth, which I don't believe that, okay, you should know. Right. You should.
I never got in trouble before, so I know because I was working since I was 16 years old.
What's the last time you were arrested?
I never been arrested in my life. I don't do stuff like that. Literally,
So you made a mistake.
I made a big mistake. I can tell you that.
So there are consequences to those mistakes, okay? And what the statute says to utter it is that you presented a check that somebody else paid, okay, it's lodged. I don't know where they got these checks from. They're sure. And you deposited or cashed it into your account, okay?
I didn't with no for the loans. I never had no problem.
And obviously you know that's important.
Yes, I did.
I didn't know that something was coming.
Yeah, I figured that. I didn't know like what to. I didn't honestly. I was just like.
When the police made their official statement, any hope she had for freedom completely shattered. Because under the law, tears and pleas don't carry any weight. It's all about actions and evidence. It's all the boxes.
So, because you're being cooperative with me, I want to be, front honest with you about everything. Okay? Now, we can try to make this work as easy as possible for you, and you're going to have to take a day off to go get processed up in Palm Beach County.
Please no. Please no.
Yes. Yes. So what's going to happen is there's one or two things that could happen. Okay? I can file a warrant.
No.
And you don't want me to do that. So what happens then is I come here with the sheriff's office and we get the police.
He's not talking. I don't want to go to jail. Please.
I know.
Please, no. I cannot go to jail, sir. I cannot go to jail.
This is option for two. This way you need to go in Palm Beach County, we get you processed, and you get out the same day. Okay?
I didn't know nothing about this. I never nothing to get stuck up and never go inside to make it do that. I never been in trouble before. I didn't know. I just thought that's what it was. I knew it wasn't too good to be true, but he made me think that it was real. Oh my God, no. Jail service.
You got to get processed. So those are the two options. Those are it. Those are your two options. I can follow up.
I know
And because the A's come back here and pick you up, the sheriff's office, we don't want to be
I don't want you to do that.
So option number two is a better option for you self-surrender. You meet me at the police. We get you processed, which basically is fingerprints and photos, okay? And then you propose something, okay?
They're called work wax.
Is there anything else I can do?
Those are the only two options. At this point, those are the only two options.
I still lose my job even if I go to Palm Beach.
So if you come to me, I don't come here and arrest you. So what you tell them is your business, okay? You inform them of is your business. I don't know if they continue with background checks, if they already did it, you're hired, and that's it. But I'm not going to come back here and purposely mention anything. But if I have to come here and arrest you on the spot, then they're going to, okay?
Mr. Harry.
There hasn't been this.
Oh my God.
It wasn't easy for her to face the truth about the charges. Meanwhile, throughout the interview, the police stayed patient, even offering the best possible way to handle the situation as it stood. Now, playing detective here, who do you think is really behind the whole story? ex, Peter, or is she the mastermind pulling the strings?
You got paid a substantial amount of money for doing living with that. I mean, it's not even realistic. It's not.
Oh my God.
I mean, any reasonable person would believe that that's too good to be true to get that kind of money over that short period of time. We're talking about the May 30th.
Was finally charged with 2 serious crimes, felony issuing a fake bank check and felony theft of property. According to Florida Statute 831.09, issuing a fake check from 750 to under 20,000 US dollars is classified as a third-degree felony. At this, the maximum penalties can include up to 5 years in prison, 5 years of probation, and fines up to 5,000 US dollars. By throwing herself into this
I'm sure
trouble
we'll meet
and
again.
chaos,
I'll
she gave
share
up
my
just
discoveries
a momentary mistake.
But I'll need
Something
time
police
passports to do
trust.
it.
The price she pays doesn't stop at the sentence. It's the stain on her record, closed doors on many opportunities, and even her future. Beyond just a story, real life is full of tricky traps. Read potential to make a living, or emotional wounds can easily become weak spots that lead people into mistakes and straight into legal trouble. That's why it's so important to stay sharp, because sometimes the right thing isn't the easy path, but the one that helps us keep our conscience clear and protect our future. If you found this meaningful, hit that like button to show your support, share to spread the message about following the law, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the real life stories that really matter. See you next time.
It's early in the morning on December the 17th of 2019. There is sporadic gunfire heard throughout the city of Jackson, Tennessee. Children hit 2 homes to home for 2 separate households. On one side, a woman and her 2 children are awakened by gunfire that enters into their home. Luckily, nobody was injured. The same is dead in another neighborhood. A woman and her 6 children are relaxing in the one place that a person should feel safe. Bullets were
Bro.
Both children were hit, but their mother, 47-year-old Charlotte Albright, was hit by the gunfire. The police would find that these were not random acts of violence. The person who percent was responsible for these acts of violence is being told the streets. Retaliation, not by shooting fire.
What?
Police would find that the first resident attack was the home of Dion Walker, where his children died. That location was home to Dion's mother, Charlene, who passed away from the violence. The word of the street was that Dion was the one responsible for shooting 26-year-old Marquez Crawford a few hours before his event. And someone was obviously out looking to sever the score. A close friend of the murdered Lawler was 22 years out of the street. It was directly to the inner circle of those close to Rollins to seek answers about the gun violence of that night.
Bro.
What's going on, man? I'm sorry, to be honest. Side, north side, I'm definitely being my senior secret. Not be fine now. It's not fun. You kind of. Not really. I got a mom here, niece, sister. So, that's my mom was young. But I was more
This is one of the few times in the video I'm actually going to get it. But I need to make sure that people listen. Sharkey was about 5 or 6 years older than Albert, and they met when he was in the second grade. This is a textbook case of being raised by the streets. How did this second grader hang out with somebody in real estate?
But you were in second grade, you probably been in the and doing the relation to get over to school. Because I was friends about really, you, when you honestly, I know that things that you got to grant the pattern. So, I just, you know, the all working. The big weird email. They were the same thing. These are how they should go. Sort of that's why you look at the shop that's yeah. I don't know. You really, I don't know. I just made sure I just see how I just I'll drop it and help you understand what's being said here real quick. There is this girl named Trinity. Hey, there she is. She is effectively the baby mama of both Short Davis and Dion. This is what potentially caused the rift that led to Short Davis's murder, allegedly at the hands of Dion. like that, the night it happened. Like, trauma back mom. I sleep. We, we got kids by cousins. I mean, so the right mama and the right mama cousin. Yeah. It's not, that's not her. That's the other right mama. And over. Sleep. I already drunk. She tried to leave me, but I didn't get up. And so one day went out there and came back. And then I ended up getting up by the time and she told me like investigation. You're in the case. I know. I didn't. Yeah, he's good. I know he's.
nice to be honest. Yeah, he came up to me, talking about he was gonna kill me at the club last weekend. Sorry about it. Talking about like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, where this coming from? Where y'all get this from? So people over there. You know? Yeah. So, I was like, well, you get they tell you that you can put me. He's like, I don't know, he's not there. I said, well, you feel like it. I said, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was going on shit, but it was like this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like this. People. I'm like, I still ain't be out here like this. Come on, man.
So you went to baby mama's house when you found out where she stayed.
It's true.
She said, you dropped her out. And you said she got to wake you up.
She was I've seen that shit. She got on the day.
What's the girl say?
I'll leave shit.
Well, here's the thing. And let's touch both cases. This touches, you know, what happened on the street, possibly, but also the walk by.
I mean, I'm just gonna sorry. That's no possible. I said, when I left the hospital, I was going to the court. And then I said, I got dropped off my.
What time did you call? What time did you go up there to the hospital? Jump a late to the schedule.
You know, my time.
And I think you have to follow it.
I got before she was killed. Like, I guess I was in the hospital. And I was doing something.
I think it's got to be like midnight.
I was in the hospital before I was seriously till hospital till 6. You know, I was people probably just think my father like in court. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you yesterday I had like a comment from my mom. My mom said, no, I didn't.
On the show.
You know, right?
On the show, and you go to
Court. I'm remember.
so you go there. That's where mom lives.
I'm really very honest. Because I didn't had a lot of shit. But you know, I'm gonna be so I thought, well, I'm not gonna give you this like I'm stuff like that, but see, because I just I'm really show you something.
Yeah, I have two projects.
So
And we at least think depending on that report. Well, you know, like I said,
I don't know.
just people, yeah, people who are working on shitty safety stuff. We also have a therapist so before we got there ourselves, it is some kind of circumstances how this is going to just out. We want to know what happened to get out because being on our show together and you can shoot situation with shot and fire situation with possible self-defense or whatever it may be. We wanted to talk to this. Just understand this. And then officer, once you get understood, so, and I can't, do say investigation, do everything out the table and everything, I can't do that. This is the court process. Talking today, that is explaining what's best. So, again, I don't think we're over there to confront, or whatever.
I don't think that his mom was going to continue to talk. Jack was my mom. I think
Nigga told me, he told me that was asking, but that's I ain't mama passing me. So my nigga be in there.
so. What would you say to the fact that we get good with you there on that scene in that time?
I wouldn't better.
So you say yeah, we know when you got the next time don't like it. Says things like that.
I can go there.
Where'd you go?
I don't know how there. I'm going to where did you go? We're back on drugs.
I'm giving you this like 6 9. And what we got, to your house or something to hospital. So I don't need to go to if I but the situation I mean it may be hard. It's hard stuff to explain it, getting off that hump, but it's something that have to be explained, and it looks so cold. I'm not trying to see my anything like that.
We're trying to contact the hospital. Beyond. And we are beyond next door. So, that's popular. She got me in her car. She don't got a car. Now I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna my wife. I got some track. And it's not big track. I got some money. I can afford it. You take your name from the TCS. I got another. What'd you charge me? I'm driving. And so this. And then I ain't get lawyer because I got a case on my side. I got caught with a firearm. I got that shot. You felt No. I know I'm being charged with it. I got it. I know he's being charged with it. Simply keep them moving, bro. I'll be no, that's not. Okay, yeah, the guys got to I'm awesome. I knew anything of my bonds. Silverado. And one. So, on the here, we have a PR. We're going to touch the loop front on the and 3 o'clock. And you walk in the PR to I said it was true. Down to the Since time on the events that night, we are yeah, I was wondering. I don't know what time I got there. Yeah, I did. But you shot at midnight and get up there 3 or 4 hours later. Yeah, I didn't get up there when it happened. Because I was in last sleep. So right at midnight, she gets a call from her cousin. I don't know what time she got up there, but I know I was knocked out asleep. When I be like that, ain't nothing waking me up. Right. Well, obviously it was after midnight because they already shot. You got shot at midnight. Right. So between midnight, sometime after midnight, shut things with the baseball. And Sean goes, cousin, gets a call. Says, hey, we're in the hospital.
So she leaves, again, like, go pick her up. Where was she headed?
She's like right there on your street.
On that street?
But I don't know, she picked up my mom house or, I don't know, it was my house. She was
From your mom's house?
not from my cousin. My cousin was saying, hey,
Your neighbor? Were your neighbors the same?
I was just like, so,
Who would that have been over there? On that area?